Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Waves. So today we're going to do something a bit different. We're getting more into the fun side of technology. And what I have here today is the DJI Mavic Mini. This is one of the latest drones from DJI, and the special thing about it is that it only weighs 249 grams. That's right. So for most countries, like at least in North America, I live in Canada, you guys might live in America. If the drone is under 250 grams, then we don't have to sign up for getting a drone license and all that stuff. So you could fly this without doing any registration, and it's completely legal. So let's get right into it. So in the box is pretty typical. I already unboxed it, but I'll just show you what's in. So you get the drone over here, you get the controller over here, you got your accessories, and you got your paperwork. That's not really necessary. Just put that to the side. Inside your box, you get your cable. So if you have an Apple device, or you have an Android device, or you're using an Android device from a previous generation, like the micro USB, DJI includes it all. So like I said, lightning cable, micro USB to lightning, micro USB to micro USB, and micro USB to USB-C. I have mine in the controller right now. You have two extra joysticks if you happen to break the joysticks on the controller. You never know what happens. And yeah, that's about it. And a screwdriver for your propellers. Propeller screwdriver. That's really nice. So let's get into the drone itself. The drone itself is very small. Like comparing it to my Note 9 over here. You look. One sec. Like this is the size of the drone versus the Note 9. Literally smaller than the Note 9. And you can feel the weight difference, but holding it with like a different or a heavier device, you don't really feel that at all. So you have the same system as the Mavic series with the two front arms, with the back arms, like that. Staple. You have your gimbal lock. Take that out. And your battery is actually right here. So what you do, pull that out, just lift up the cap, and you see there's these two tabs over here. They just push on, and you just pull it out. The battery life on this thing is actually amazing. Now DJI themselves say that it's rated for up to 30 minutes. I haven't gone on to 30 minutes, but during my testing, indoors and outdoors, I usually get close to about 20 to 25 minutes, and that's impressive for a drone this size and what it can do. That's impressive. I don't think you'll ever find a drone on the market right now that weighs under 250 grams that has the battery life of this thing. Moving on, you have your battery indicator. It's like this. You have your downward sensors. These over here, they're not actually sensors, just like a design aspect, so be careful of that. You don't have any obstacle avoidance sensors, just sensor at the back. You have your micro USB port over here. And you have your micro SD card. So you actually charge this drone directly with a micro USB port. So if you have a micro USB cable just lying around, you could just use that. It works fine. And yeah, that's the drone. Let's get to the controller. Controller, like we've seen before, is just like a regular Mavic series controller. You have your phone holder right here. I actually have my cable inserted, so micro USB to micro USB-C. If you can see that over here. You have your thumbstick stored inside here, and they're pretty easy to screw on. So just go on like that, and we just screw it on. You have your power cable, a power indicator, my bad. You have your camera button to take pictures. You have your video record button. You have your gimbal adjustment, so you can pitch what angle you want it down, all the way 90 degrees. Again, impressive for a drone of this caliber. You have your return to home button. You hold it for a few seconds, it'll activate, and you have your antennas. So it's pretty staple. Pretty just like DJI. So again, this drone, unlike the Mavic, unlike the DJI Spark, which has a 2-axis gimbal, this has a 3-axis gimbal camera, and it can film up to 2.7K. It's not quite 4K, but 2.7K for a drone of this caliber, pretty impressive. It has a 4-kilometer HD video transmission, and like I said, 249 grams. Now I'd like to add some thoughts to this before I actually show you guys the footage that I shot on this. This drone, it's powerful, but because it's so light, it gets swayed by the wind so easily. I take it up to a couple hundred, 200, 150 meters and stuff. The wind, to my knowledge, it's not that hard. Like, I know as you get higher, the wind gets more intense, but for some reason, this drone cannot. This drone in an intense wind, it can't handle. Like, I would say above 25 kilometers. But if you're under 25 kilometers, it can handle it pretty properly. I would actually be scared to take it anything above 30 kilometers. It can handle it, but I took it once to a lake like a few days ago, and the drone was literally swaying back and forth like this. So you don't want any flyaways with this drone, especially at high altitude. So just be mindful of that. The video transmission, it doesn't use OcuSync. It uses enhanced Wi-Fi, which it's not going to be as good as OcuSync. It's still pretty good. Farthest I've gone with it was a kilometer or something. I haven't tested the range, but it's okay. So you're not going to need to fly this drone more than a kilometer for most scenarios. But in open air, I live in an urban area, so there's a lot of interference. But if you go out to a countryside, I'm pretty sure you can go up to 2-3 kilometers. Height on this thing, I've managed to max it out at 340 meters. Again, the biggest restriction on this thing is because it's so light that the wind sways it so easily. Another thing that I found useful was the fact that this uses the new DJI Fly app. So if you'll notice, the DJI Fly app, it's a new app that they made for more simple, like they made it simpler for beginners to use. Unlike the DJI Go app, which is it has a lot of different functions and it looks all too crowded. This is the home screen. It's not connected to the drone right now, but this is what the home screen would look like. It's pretty simple. You have they literally just added some extra camera functions inside. So they're still doing firmware updates, but it's very simple. It's very easy for a beginner to use. If I were to recommend a drone to anyone to use as a beginner, it'd be this one. And the biggest thing about this drone is the price. In Canada, I bought this for about $560 with taxes off Amazon, and if you were to buy the Fly More combo, it costs I think about close to $700 with taxes. Still a pretty good steal for a drone of this caliber. There are other Mavic Pro 2, Mavic 2 Zoom, and all those Mavic Air 2, those ones, they're pretty expensive compared to this drone. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the drone. One thing to mention too, its return to home accuracy, it's pretty damn accurate. Like, you guys have to see it to believe it. I was really impressed with this drone. Right out of the box, it hit me. It was like how far we've progressed into technology. So anyways, with that said, I'll stop talking. I'll show you guys some of the footage I've shot and the pictures I've shot. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it.
memories die out too hard. But we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest tears. We set our mind at fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
Alright guys, we're back, and I know the video was a little bit shaky. Like, for some reason I couldn't get the video quality just right. I filmed all of that on 2.7K, all auto settings, and I guess you're just gonna have to trust me at this point. The footage was pretty good. Pretty good for a drone this size. I was very impressed. Not only me, but my family, everyone else I showed the videos to and the photos to. They were all very impressed. So that's my review of the DJI Mavic Mini. One very important thing to note is that right now, for some reason, my thing is in a gimbal locked state. So what that means is that the gimbal is in a slanted state, and I don't know how to recover from that. And I looked up a few forums and questions and stuff online, and a lot of other people seem to have this problem, but it looks like it'll only be a firmware update, so hopefully that shouldn't be permanent. But besides that, and some transmission issues where if I went past a kilometer it would start to cut in, but that's what you get for enhanced Wi-Fi. And what can I expect? It's only $500. It weighs only 249 grams. It already does a lot, so I can't really expect much. So that's my review of the DJI Mavic Mini. It's highly recommended if you're trying to get into drones or piloting or cinematography or aerial photography. Then if you don't want to spend too much money and your budget is around $500, this is the drone to pick. There's no other drone on the market that can compete with this, and DJI continues to excel as the global market leader. Anyways guys, hope you guys liked this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then like and subscribe, share this video, it helped me a lot, and comment on your thoughts below on DJI Mavic Mini. Will you be picking up or not? Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.